Hello, brothers and sisters. It's me again, Jamise. I know it's been a while. YouTube been rejecting my videos because it's been going beyond the time frame that they will allow me to make a video. So I've been trying to shorten it and re-put it out there, and it takes a while before it will upload, and then come to find out it rejects. So I'm trying this again, and I'm going to make this as short as possible. But I've had a couple of dreams. I want to go on and put out this one that I recently had, like last week. I wasn't sure what was going on in the dream, like within the world. But in a dream, I was at a house, and I'm not sure if I was there. I was just able to see in the spiritual realm. But I was at this house, and in the house, it had adults and it had kids. I knew that the kids, I didn't see the kids, but I just knew in my spirit that the kids were in the other room. The adults were in one room, like in the living room, dining room area. Not sure as to what everyone was doing. It didn't look like they were frightened or anything like that. Or even look as if they were hiding. But they were just in this house, and it was a beautiful neighborhood. It was sunny and beautiful outside. But what happened next was I was able to see what was going on in the house, but then I also seen what was going on outside as well. Like I had an open vision, and I seen what was going on outside. Outside the house, a couple of blocks down from the house, was a bunch of people riding and terrorizing the neighborhood. They were like going from house to house, and if you were outside, they were terrorizing you, harassing you, killing you. I seen them just going up the street. They were marching in the middle of the street, just going from house to house. So after I seen that vision of them headed up the street toward this house, my vision bring me back to the house, and I'm seeing that the adults in the living room are mingling, just talking, casually talking with each other. And then the next thing I seen was someone knocking at the door. So someone knocked at the door, and someone opened the door, and it was a man. I'm not sure if he was an angel or not, but he came to the door, and he told them, okay, now it's time for you to leave. And I guess they were somewhat surprised. They were like, it's time to go. He said, they're up the street. They're only a couple of blocks away, and they headed your way. It's time for you to go. You must leave now. Get your kids and leave. And then I woke up out of that dream. So it's like they had got a warning from this man. He just came out of nowhere. So I'm thinking it had to have been an angel. He just came out of nowhere, and he came to the house and knocked on the door, and he warned them and told them that the people were coming. Like, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. This is exactly what he said in the dream. He said that they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. Now it's time to go. It's time to go. Get your kids and leave. Get your kids and leave. It's time to go now. You must leave. And then I woke up out of that dream. But to be totally honest with you guys, before I went to bed that night, I prayed and I asked the Lord to please let me know when it's time for me to leave or move or relocate or whatever I need to do. Please, Lord, please reveal it to me, show it to me, warn me, please. And then I think either that night or the night before, I had that dream. So I don't know if the dream was pretty much telling me that that's how God would warn me. I'm not 100% sure that he would send an angel or someone my way if I'm still here after the rapture. I'm just not 100% sure, guys. But that was that dream. Another dream I had, like 2 nights after that one, was about a wedding. And I was at my grandmother's restaurant. My aunt was catering for the wedding. And I just knew that the person that was getting married, the bride, was either related to us or a very close friend. I didn't see the bride, but I knew I was there to be at the wedding. And I knew that the bride was either a friend of the family, a very close friend of the family, or a family member. I wasn't sure. But my aunt was the only one sitting in my grandmother's restaurant. And she was sitting at the table, and she was like cooking, cutting up seasoning and stuff. And I asked her, because my grandmother used to have a TV in her restaurant. So I asked her, I said, well, where's the TV? And I can't remember the person's name she mentioned, but she said that they took away the electricity. She said, like, the electricity is gone. We only have gas. That's it, which didn't even make sense to me. And I'm like, they took away the electricity? She said, yeah, she said he took away the electricity and she only has gas. And I'm like, wow. Okay. And she seemed pretty upset about that. And she just kept cutting up her seasoning. And then I just knew, even though she didn't mention it, I knew she was like catering for this wedding. And my aunt loves to cook in real life. She loves to cook. So I knew she was catering for this wedding. And then in the dream, I thought about that person's wedding. And then I thought about my wedding, because then I kept, well, in the dream, I was thinking about that person's wedding. And then I thought how my wedding would be when I get ready to get married. I'm like, oh, I know my wedding would be, I would do it this way, or this is going to be like this. I don't know. But I was thinking about my wedding as well as me being there at someone else's wedding. I'm not sure who she was. I didn't see her or him. But I knew I was at home. I went home, which is in New Orleans, for a wedding. And my aunt was catering for the wedding. But toward the end of the dream, I started thinking about my wedding and preparing, and how would I do my wedding? Now, how would my wedding will turn out to be, or some type of way like that. I thought about that. Okay, very, very quick, I'm going to put this one out too. A couple of weeks ago, I had a dream that it was me and a bunch of people I don't know. This time I was in this dream. And we were escaping or running from I don't know what. I didn't see what was going on, but I knew I was climbing this ladder. This ladder was huge, you guys. And what I was made known to in a dream, what was told to me in a dream, is that the ladder was very sturdy. That's what I remember. It was very sturdy and it was big. You know, like the little wimpy ladders that you see that they put up against the house if you need to climb onto the roof or into a window. This ladder was bigger than that. Oh my God, it was huge. It was huge. And the ladder went real high up in the sky. I'm not sure how tall this building was, but I was told in a dream, I had a knowing, put it like that. I had a knowing in the dream in my spirit to keep climbing up the ladder. Because it was several of us. It was a lot of people. And climbing up the ladder, and I had a knowing in the dream that don't look down and don't look back. Just keep climbing. And when we got to the top of the window, door, you see the window or door, I couldn't tell what it was. But when we got to the top, there was a young lady that was up there, and she was the one that was guiding us. And in the dream, I knew her, but in real life, I don't know who this person is. But in the dream, I felt like I knew her. So as I got to the top part of the ladder, I noticed how everybody was getting into the window or the door. They wasn't climbing in. You had to sit on this net in some type of way. You were motioned into the room or whatever, but you could not climb in. So when I got to the top of the window and it was my turn to get in, I tried to climb in, and I tried to stick my leg in, just like you would think you ought to. Just stick your leg in, and first let your one leg get into the window and hit the floor, and then you pull the rest of your body in. She was like, no. Didn't you just see what happened with her? You seen how she got into the window? Then that's how you need to get into it. You have to do it the right way. And that's what the young lady told me, the one that was guiding us. She said, you have to do it the right way. So I sat down on this net, and it was a net that was connected to the ladder and to the window. You had to sit on the net in some type of way. You were motioned or moved into the window. I don't know how that happened. I just knew you just had to sit in the net in some type of way. You enter into the window or the door or the opening, because I'm not sure what it was. It looked like it could have been a window. It looked like it could have been a door. But I just knew it was an opening. But I knew we were climbing this real tall ladder. like we were escaping from something that was going on, and I knew everybody was just climbing the ladder and like, don't look back, don't look back, keep looking ahead, don't look down, just keep looking ahead. And this is how you got to get in. You cannot climb in like you would usually do, or like you would think you would get into a window or whatever. You're climbing up a ladder and you make it to the top. The first thing you would think is, let me take one of my legs, climb in, and motion it to climb in, and then pull the rest of my body. No, you couldn't get in that way. You had to sit in the net, a net. Sit there in that net in some type of way. Your body would be motioned into the window or through the door or through the open area. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, if I confused you with this, but that's how the dream went. But before I'm finished, I just wanted to let you guys hear this song. I know we all want to be changed, and we want God to change us, but we first have to accept Him as our Lord and our Savior, and know that with this change and that light that will be shining through you, the enemy, Satan, is going to spot you out. And you just have to know that you're protected and you're covered in the Lord's, Jesus' holy blood. He's covering you from head to toe. And just know that you're protected and everything is going to be okay. But this is one of my favorite songs I like, so I'm going to hurry up and play it before my time run out. I hope you love it. Bye.
I don't want to hear anymore. Teach me to listen. I don't want to see anymore. Give me a vision that you could move this heart to be set apart. I don't need to recognize the man in the mirror, and I don't want to trade your plan for something familiar. I can't waste a day, I can't stay the same. I wanna be different, I wanna be changed, till all of me is gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright, the whole world can see that there's something different, so come and be different in me. And I don't want to spend my life stuck in a pattern, and I don't want to gain this world but lose what matters. And so I'm giving up everything because I want to be different, I want to be changed, till all of me is gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright, the whole world can see that there's something different, so come and be different. Oh, I know that I am far from perfect, but through you the cross still says I'm worth it. So take this beating in my heart and come and finish what you started. When they see me, let them see you, 'cause I just wanna be different, yeah. I wanna be different, I wanna be changed, till all
All right, you guys. I love you in Christ. You guys have a beautiful and a wonderful day. All right. Bye.